Good morning, class. The story of Vam the Vampire is always one of my class's very favorites. I think it's because they're kind of curious about vampires. Now, it's really important to remember that vampires are not real. This story is a make-believe vampire, but even then, she's a very nice make-believe vampire. So, we are going to learn about Vam the Vampire today, and as you can see, her special letter is the letter V, and the V says V. Listen, Vam Vampire, and she has V's on her vest, and her teeth are shaped like V's, and so is her nose. So once upon a time, there was a vampire named Vam. Vam wore a veil. This is a veil. It covers her face so that no one could see how really scary she looked. She also wore a vest with her very favorite letter on it, the letter V. And her fangs were shaped like the letter V, and so was her nose. Now, Vam had lots of vim, vigor, and vitality. That means that she had lots of energy. And she had lots of energy because she ate all kinds of vegetables and always took her vitamins. Now, you might eat vitamins that are like gummy vitamins. She ate her vitamins every day. Now, most vampires, and remember they're make-believe, but they drink blood. But not Vam Vampire. She drank vinegar instead. And if you're not quite sure what vinegar is, you can ask your mama or your daddy or your grandma or your grandpa if there's vinegar at their house and have you smell it and see if you'd want to drink that. Now, Vam's favorite thing to do was to vibrate around. That means she liked to shake all over. So she shook all over just like this. And when she was shaking, she went, vroom, 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 vroom. So she shook all over and she would make that sound. One day, Vam decided that she wanted to take a vacation. She wanted to visit Valentine Village. And look at Valentine Village. It has lots of really pretty, cute hearts in it. She knew that many of the vampires who lived there, she had always wanted to go, and she wanted to view a certain valley that was nearby that had violets. And violets are this really pretty purple flower. So she packed a valise, which is another name for a suitcase, and she got ready to go on vacation. Now, vampires, like Vam, they ride on vacuums. And her vacuum has V's all over it, which is really special. So when she rode on her vacuum, it would make the sound. Can you make the sound of her special vacuum? So she hopped on it and she sailed all the way through the air to Valentine Village. When she got there, she saw all of her vampire friends. Some of them were playing volleyball. Some of them were making vases. And she ate lots of vegetables with her friends and had a very nice time. Vam made a very nice vase while she was there with her friend Vera the Vampire. And they filled it with violets, these pretty flowers, from Violet Valley. She knew that vampires, like anyone else, love to get flowers. As Vam prepared to leave Valentine Village, she called to her vampire friends, "Goodbye, vampires! Come and visit me next time." That was really kind of her. Vam climbed onto her vacuum and started it up again. And what sound did the vacuum make? She flew all the way back to her very own vampire village. There she stopped at the home of her best friend, Vera the Vampire, to give her the vase with violets from Valentine Village's valley. And Vera was very happy that her friend gave her such a kind gift. And that is the end.